Yeah. Welcome back. Our buddy Enoch Pepin is here, and he's here from the LC Hammons Youth Center to talk about moving the park.
Yes.
Now, this is a yearly event, because this is like 4 years, maybe, or something like that. Yeah.
And we've actually taken it over before.
Oh, I was going to say
the Joni used to
used to be the Chamber of Commerce that did it, and now we are heading it up. So.
Well, you still have sponsors.
We do. We still have sponsors, and it's one of those events. I mean. It says that it's the LC Hammons Youth Center, but it's Mountain Home. It's the community in Mountain Home. That's how things get done.
Well, you've got some pretty cool flicks coming out.
We do.
Tell us about those.
Our first one will be June 8th, and that's going to be The Rise of the Guardians, which is an amazing movie. My daughter loves that movie.
See, I'm not familiar with that one.
That's a really good one. It's with all the holiday icons. Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, the Sandman.
Oh, really?
The Tooth Fairy, stuff like that.
Yeah, because these are very family-friendly. Are they all G-rated?
They are. Every last one of them is a G-rated movie.
So you make sure it's
good. They're clean.
People bring blankets.
They do. They bring their blankets. They bring Frisbees. Because everything starts at around 7:30. That's the inflatables and everything going on in the gym. And then as soon as it's dark, is when the movie kicks off. So
because it's on that back wall kind of behind the building.
It is right there on that gym.
Slope.
Yep, and we set some of the bleachers out there so that if you don't want to sit in the grass, you can.
But can you bring a lawn chair?
You can bring a lawn chair, blanket, whatever you want. And, so it's a really good time.
Yeah, free popcorn. You've got cotton candy snow cones for only 50 cents. So you've got now they're once a month basically. Rise of the Guardians is June 8th.
June 8th.
Then the Lorax, and I am vaguely familiar with that one.
That one's hilarious.
Is that July 20th?
That's
got that little red
Dr.
Seuss.
Yeah,
it's almost like a Gonzo character, and it's kind of nutty.
That guy's awesome.
Wreck-It Ralph is another kind of. They're not animated. What do they call those?
CGI, computer animated. They're considered
kind of thing. It's not the old animation.
No, it's not like the old Disney, but yeah. And that third one, if you'll notice, it's spaced out until September.
Okay.
And that's because it's kind of, the last hurrah, school starting.
Yeah.
It's a little cooler. Yeah. Rather than doing it in August when it's 120 degrees outside.
What's the cost for this?
Zero. It is
absolutely free.
Whatever it costs you in gas to get there.
I know you have to pay for the movies. I mean, there's no way that you could just go.
Oh, the movies we won't discuss the price. They're a little price. There's a process.
Yeah,
there's a process to you have to get this company and it has to get licensed and it adds up quick.
It's not like you can just call and say, hey, we want this. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. But luckily we have all those sponsors and all those sponsors help towards that cost.
Oh yeah, it looks like you Jay Chafe from the State Farm Insurance, Learning Center, Preschool. Integrity First Bank, Chamber of Commerce, NA, North Arkansas Electric Company, is that what that is?
Yes.
Yeah, Cent, Village Carpet, First Federal Bank, First National Bank, is that FNBC? FNBC, and K&B Ice Company, and Tim Tibbs of KTL, because he does like what is Tim Tibbs? He's like your announcer or something like that?
Yeah, he's kind of there, and he does some giveaways, and he does some contests and stuff like that.
It's kind of like 3D radio. I mean, you're really there.
Yeah, he's really, he can actually poke him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah, Tim's a great guy, but it's always important to kind of give a shout out to your sponsors.
Definitely, because
it wouldn't be possible without
there's no possible way we could afford to do. Sure. I mean, just to get the movies.
Yeah. And folks, it's expensive to get those movies.
Movies,
it's just unbelievable.
They
do they charge per? You have to estimate how many people are going to be there.
Yes.
And don't you have to kind of count
you
afterwards?
Have to. What we have to.
Money
basically, what they base it on is
how many people you think?
How many think? We kind of average out how many we had last year, and then that's what they base their price on.
Yeah.
So.
And then they ask you, did you have an increase?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, send us another check.
I mean, how many people usually show up at these?
I'm going to say 200, really? 300, maybe more.
Wow, that's really nice. Well, it's always nice when people pick these flyers up. We always encourage people, if they visit any of those businesses, to say thank you.
Yes,
it's
definitely.
kind of nice to say, I took my kids to the movies last, and I, thank you for sponsoring
definitely,
it.
Because we wouldn't be able to do it without them.
Yeah,
sure.
And the other big thing I'd like to touch on, if I have time, is we've got a lot of big changes at the youth center. Our age range has changed. We are no longer 10 to 17. We're 8 to 14.
Okay.
And during the summer hours, during the next 2 months or so, our hours will be, you'll be able to, we used to open up at 11 to 6 all year round. For the summer, we're allowing an early morning drop-off. So
this is just for the summer,
for
right?
the summer, yeah.
Okay.
While there's no school, you can drop your kid off as early as 7:30 in the morning, and we're going to have our hours be from 8 a.m. to 5:30.
And you have scheduled programs throughout the day?
We do. We have, they're called academies, and we have one pretty much every week. Every but the first and last week, there's 11 weeks of programming. So 9 of the weeks, there is an instructor there doing, whether it's self-defense or art class or something like that.
Is there a cost associated with this?
Yes, there is. You have to have a $25 membership for the year, and then for every week you want, for every academy you want your child to attend, there's a $25 charge for that week.
Well, that's still a $25 babysitter.
Sure.
That's
right.
dirt cheap.
And what we try to do is, a lot of the stuff is geared towards, I mean, it is a youth center, and I know kids are on vacation, but we still think it's fairly important for them to not just sit in front of a video game or TV.
Right.
So we try to keep them active. We sneak a little bit of education in there.
But don't tell them it's
We
extra.
don't tell them. They
Yeah,
have
don't
too
tell
much
them.
fun.
That's right.
So it's one of those things, again, where every last one of these people they're giving up, they're volunteering their time to come, and it's summer vacation for everybody. Everybody wants to go to the beach.
Do you need volunteers at the youth center to help with the program?
We're always looking for volunteers.
Okay, so people who are willing to come in and
and we have one of the ladies on here who's doing the youth boxing, which I'm pretty sure there's no ring involved. I think it's one of those Taibo or fitness type deals. But it's one of those things where she kind of came in one day and she said, hey, this is what I teach and this is what I do. And we said, that's fantastic. And we took her business card. And then when we sat down to think about summer programming, we said, hey, let's give her a ring. And she jumped on board. So, I mean, it's one of those things where, if you have a skill that you want to pass on and
looks like you got archery, art, hip-hop dance. Gardening.
Yep.
Youth boxing, self-defense, tennis.
Mad science.
That's going to be awesome. That's with
Eddie Dry.
That's with Eddie Dry, and he does this little DNA kit thing, and then you get a necklace at the end of it with your DNA in it.
Man.
It's
awesome.
pretty cool. So there's some education involved. There's a little bit of dodgeball. You get to hit some people with a dodgeball.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Do a climbing wall. We try to keep them active.
Is there a limit to the number of kids you can take so that you max out?
To be honest with you, right now we're looking at the more the merrier. I mean, we just...
So it's not like parents have to get them signed up because you're going to fill up.
We're hoping to fill up, but we're not gonna turn anybody away.
Okay,
good deal. Good deal. And if you want more information, the information has been up on the screen there, and we want to let people know that this starts June the 3rd, the summer program, June 3rd to August 16th, and it's 11 straight weeks.
Yes.
And it's $25 per week.
$25 per week, including your $25 membership for the year, per child.
Per child.
Okay.
All right. Enoch, thanks a lot. Well, tell Jeff that we sorely missed him not.
I'm not going to lie to the guy.
I'm not going to lie to the guy. Yeah, he's probably having another baby, knowing Jeff. He's really busy. And this is all available on the website, so people can get the
Yes,
dates
it's up
and
right now.
movies
We
and
got
things
everything
like that.
updated today.
Movie in the park.
Wonderful. Movie in the park.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
me. We appreciate
All right.
it.
We have a surprise group guest of people that are here in the studio, and we'll be back to talk to them. They're the Cub Scout Pack 165 as a Tiger Den. We'll be talking with them in just a second, and they're going to applaud for us, aren't you guys? Let's do that right now. We'll see you in a couple minutes.